Wait,
bro. Wait, I'm explaining.
Yet again, on another episode, we have to distance ourselves from the views of Anthony Madinsky.
No.
I pity his girlfriend because
Why do you need a webcam when you drive? Are you doing OnlyFans edition?
Anto is the director for this show. Please sit me here with more intelligent people.
If you're on Debo's side, Debo's
I know
village
he's
people.
not a representative of how you think. Clearly, you can't love Cybertruck, dude.
If two of my counterparts are ganging up against me, means I'm doing something right.
Oh,
Wait.
wow.
Abu, just finish.
Is it? Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Banter Corner here at Cars 360, where we mess about, talk about cars, and we have no care in the world. If you get offended by us, well, you did click on our faces. But without further ado, let's actually introduce my able guests, my buddies. Martin.
Yes, I'm Martin from Speed Junkie Africa. Go ahead and check us out. We got great content.
James Debo from Bands Movement Kenya. Also great content coming your way. And I'd also like to wish you guys a Merry Christmas since we're in the season, you know.
Exactly. Happy, or not even happy, it's just Merry Christmas. If you're watching us at Christmas time, then please do take your drumstick and eat to our names. He's Wagonar guy and you are 1300cc guy. Yes. Anyway, let's start. We have a long episode here. We want to end the year with a bang, and we are starting with our favorite new cars of 2023. Now, I have to be honest. When you take three car guys and give them the opportunity to rank their most favorite cars in the year, well, you get chaos. Because it took us like how many hours? 3 hours to just decide on, well, a list of...
On the first five.
On the first five.
Yeah.
It took us 3 hours. But we finally got a list and we're just going to kick off. Let's start with, well, this was my pick, mine and Deepo's pick, Lamborghini Revuelto. Now, amazing car. What else can we say about this? I mean, let me just read to you the stats. We have a 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12 engine that produces over 800 horsepower, revs to 9,500 RPM, and because it's a hybrid, total power of 1,015 horsepower.
I keep telling you guys that hybrids are amazing. Isn't this just another example of why hybrids are amazing?
And did he mention it's a 4x4 Lamborghini?
It is a 4x4 Lamborghini. It has an 8-speed dual clutch gearbox at the rear, but this is what I want to say.
Yeah.
You have to understand how Lamborghini builds cars, all right? You said it's a hybrid, but we all know that the only main reason the Revuelto is a hybrid is because Lamborghini will never accept to not have a V12 engine in there.
Yeah.
It's literally the electric motors are there to make sure that the V12 engine is legal.
It's the descendant of the Aventador. How could it have any other engine? Guys, let's and looks-wise,
Yes.
let's be honest. Veneno, I was like,
Fantastic looking car. Fantastic looking
But
car.
Revuelto?
Revuelto, especially from the rear. Look at the rear three-quarter.
actually from any side.
You just want to
The
spank
lights at
that
the
ass.
front
That's what you want to
and
do.
So actually,
in orange.
I was coming to where Martin is. The lights, the spotlights.
Yeah.
There's a YouTuber. Can I plug someone?
Yeah, why
Yeah, James Stradman. Go watch him. He recently bought his Revuelto. So he shows how they did the pre-purchase inspection. Actually, when you buy the car and it's delivered to you, it's delivered without the lights on, rather placed. Yes. So you have to do the inspection, go over it, pole, then the lights are fixed. You can actually just like pop in and play, plug in and play. Yeah. And then it's actually roomier. So what they did is, at the front where the trunk space is, it's slightly smaller. But now behind the seats, the drivers and the co-drivers see there's some space. So in case your luggage can't fit at the trunk, you have more space at the rear, just behind the seats to fit in your bags. So I mean, it's quite. And then a roof rack.
Let's disagree. I disagree with the reason why that big. Let's be honest. The people who buy supercars are not exactly models. It's big fat people like us. I mean,
Are you trying to suggest that Lamborghinis are bought by fat people?
yeah, and the only athletic people who buy Lamborghinis are sports people, and they are tall. So
But that's a good mark on it. Oh, now, I do have to mention this first of all. Let's first of all just be happy with the fact that we can actually say there's a Lamborghini
that people can fit in.
that people can fit in and has over 1,000 horsepower.
Stock.
Yes. You don't modify to get to 1,000 horsepower. It just comes with it. Like buy the car and then the next thing is you're crashing into a tree.
And YouTubers, we are waiting for you to strap 2 big-ass turbos to it and see what will happen. I mean, everything that you've done with the Huracan, we agree.
And to what is it called? It's called to delete the cuts from that V12 engine. Let's hear the 9,500 RPM just hit the limiter.
It's probably going to be banned from the Nürburgring. So
You see, but the exhaust from factory,
almost all trucks now.
Almost all drugs.
yeah, the exhaust from factory still sounds decent, by the way. So from what I've heard from the YouTuber, like the sound I've heard, it's still somewhat decent. So it's a good car. And for me, the plus
Exciting.
with the
Decent car.
roof rack, you can add your what's this thing you put on the roof rack?
What are snowboards and whatever, and then that box thing.
Yeah, you can add your box on the top and move. Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get to the next one, because if we stay for too long, we're just going to keep talking about the Revuelto. But we're going to go to my pick. My second pick was the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170.
This is the new 2023 Challenger SRT Demon 170. Runs 0 to 60 in a record NHRA certified 1.66 seconds. And the quarter mile in a record
My friends, that is the most exciting car release we saw this year. Can you imagine this? Rear-wheel drive muscle car, all right? 1,025 horsepower, 6.2 liter supercharged V8, and it accelerates from 0 to 100, 1.6 seconds. 1.6 seconds for a road car.
Until you get to a corner.
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
Until you get to a corner.
No, but let's be honest. This car was over-engineered. As we all know, by the Dodge is actually ending the production of their V8 engines.
I think that's the only thing, the reason I'd agree with you on this being a great car for this year, because it's the last of the great V8.
It's the last of the best V8s we've ever seen. I mean,
Yeah, with the supercharger
on this
whine.
thing. It whines, and it also has a capacity larger than most cars on Kenyan roads. 3 liters for just for the supercharger. Like if you're a Subaru boy laughing right now, going like, I have a 2.5 liter engine. There's a supercharger with a bigger capacity than your engine.
But there is a 3-liter Subaru.
Oh, what, an Outback?
Yeah.
That's what you're going to take an Outback and compete against a Demon 170.
No, I just said there was a 3-liter Subaru. I mean, if we are going to diss Subarus, let's be accurate at least.
All right. I'll jump on to the next one. But I do have to mention, so that was 1.6 seconds, 0 to 100, and it has Mickey Thompson's rear tires. Those are like drugged radials, and putting it in a production car is amazing. Anyway, that car is just, it's awesome. Now, I would go to the next car, which is actually a good car. But I actually want to start with Debo's pick. Now, Debo's pick, now which one should we take? Should we take the most controversial one we all argued for a while, or should we take the other one that's,
Yeah, we should. Debo's picks,
Yes.
let's be honest, is a dishonorable mention.
No, it's revolutionary.
No, this is what Debo said. When we are
Dishonorable.
covered, petrol is in our veins. We basically drink petrol. And he said that his favorite car of 2023 is a Tesla Cybertruck.
It's revolutionary. Let me tell you one thing. If there's one of the few things I really like to do is get into Elon Musk's head.
It's just a big ass triangle, man. It's just a triangle.
That car is amazing.
It's a triangle with,
Show me a
with a
beautiful triangle
rectangle
that
on the
moves
bottom.
fast.
No. We have good-looking triangles. We have a Lamborghini Countach, that's a good-looking triangle, and DeLorean. Exactly. That's a good-looking triangle. The Cybertruck is hideous.
The Cybertruck,
It's not even a
it was
It looks like it was designed by a 3-year-old with a ruler.
No, it looks like a drunk peasant took a panga and went to town with a car, just and then they're like, yeah, sell that. It's a stupid car.
So now, my dear listeners, let me tell you one thing is, for you to love a Cybertruck, you really need to be intelligent.
You did not just say that.
You need to be visionary. You need to have a mind that's revolutionary.
Revolutionary? People who buy Teslas are people who buy iPhones. You're just all just trying to jump on a trend. There's no thinking there. You're just a mindless drone.
True. Because, I mean, let's talk about it. If we have to go electric and we have to go pick up trucks, there are better offerings.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say the
know.
F-150 Lightning, but there's the Rivian.
I know.
Dude,
That's where
it's
you
in
go.
Kenya. It's been tested in Africa. Let me tell you, the first time a Cybertruck will hit Africa, it will die. Because, let's be honest, are Tesla known for their build quality? No! Are they known to deliver on time? No! When was the Cybertruck launched?
Oh, yes.
It wasn't launched.
No. When was it announced?
2 years ago.
Actually, more than. It was
No,
2019.
it was 2019.
It was
That's 4 years
2019.
ago, bruv. And their first production was delivered in 2023. Dude, even the Toyota Land Cruiser, people are complaining that they have to wait a year. 4 years?
Yes.
Dude, no.
4 years for something that will never work as a pickup.
So as a back to what I
Let's
was
be
saying,
honest, it's just a big ass story.
before these goons who are shouting all over, you need to be revolutionary. And let me get to this: the working principles of the car, the wire steering connection, and look at the wiring for the car. It's working on an electrical harness that's ideally more or less a single cable. LAN cables controlling the whole car. You don't have wires moving all over. Like, take any normal car apart. Take your Toyota Corolla apart, for instance. You have the wiring harnesses for the windows, for the wipers and all this. This all runs on one. This will on to something.
So it means that when that wire breaks down, your Cybertruck is in the trash can.
Yeah.
I trust them that the R&D is on point. And that they have
Yeah,
measures for that.
Tesla.
Yes, Tesla is on. You know what?
Amazing build quality.
No, I am going to make sure that we wash our mouths of Tesla. Tuh! Now we're going to jump to an electric car. I actually think you should have been saying is the intelligent one, and that's the Rolls-Royce Spectre.
Amazing. That was my pick, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you why. It excels in everything that is the excess of Rolls-Royce, which is quiet. I mean, it's quiet. Throttle House literally did an experiment where they sat a rock band 1 feet away from the car and closed the windows. And it was dead silent in there.
That is absolutely insane.
Dude, that is amazing. I mean, what else do we buy a Rolls Royce for? It's supposed to
just
be
science. Wafting.
wafting.
Being wafted along.
It's clouds.
That's the
And
only.
that is the ultimate cloud.
I think that's the only electric car I would actually want to buy.
Yeah, because it makes
That's the
sense.
only one. It makes
It's
sense.
the actual, it makes sense because I'm buying a Rolls Royce because I want to shut the world out.
No,
I'm rich and I don't want to hear your pure peasant cries.
Rectify
Shut up.
that. Rectify that.
Shut up.
You buy a
The
Rolls
world
Royce.
shuts up and you just close your windows and the world shuts up. No more noise. No more poor people.
Exactly. You buy a Rolls Royce to keep out the peasants.
Exactly.
Which is okay with my. It's
And
okay
the
in my
Spectre
book.
is amazing.
Yes. All right, now let's move on to another car, chaps. So this was my pick. Yes. My favorite car of 2023, Koenigsegg CC850. You can tell I'm just promoting supercars on this show. But that thing, now, if you don't know what a Koenigsegg is, first of all, let me just give you a random explanation. It's a Swedish car company that makes absolutely
Excessive.
but out of hell cars.
For only the rich, for the top 1%.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
The good thing about Koenigsegg, if you're like looking at this and going like, dude, I drive a Wagoner. What the hell are you telling me about banner of hell kind of cars? Now, Koenigsegg innovates. And with this CC850, they have an automatic gearbox that can turn into a fully fledged manual gearbox. I mean, with a clutch. And it's an automatic. I've never seen that before. So in automatic trim, it has 9 speeds. In manual, it has 6 speeds. But also, it doesn't have a flywheel, And it also doesn't have actual gears. It just uses clutches.
Interesting. I'm actually going to look it up. It doesn't have a flywheel, and it's a manual.
I mean, let's be honest. If you're a car guy, you do like to shift yourself. You know, you do like to put your left hand on the knob, you know, fungle that knob, just move it back and forth, side to side, you know, like you do with your other knob. But...
Bro.
Wait, I'm explaining.
Yet again, on another episode, we have to distance ourselves from the views of Anthony Madinski.
No.
I pity his girlfriend because we're not. Listen, we shift gears as car guys because we like to control the vehicle. It's not about knobbing.
Is that what you want to do with the other knob? You control the other knob.
No.
It's a technical explanation. I went to engineering class, and the first day when I
Ours is
asked, what's a
automatic
manual
dual clutch.
gearbox? And they were like, you know, you see your knob, when you just do this and this, that's what you also do. You just do this, and only with your left hand. Anyway, that was my pick. Very good car. That was my favorite. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one is, this was yours, Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Yes, amazing. Let's just be honest. If you want a blunt instrument, not a blunt, the sharpest instrument for tackling corners and tracks at as fast as you can, experiencing everything a car can offer, there's nothing that offers that experience as good as a GT3. And now when you go RS, dude, it's precise. It's a surgeon's hand.
Yes, it's a scalpel. It's a surgeon, it's a well-paid surgeon using a scalpel. Dude, that's what a GT3 RS is.
It's precise, it's accurate, it's everything that you want a car to do. It goes where you think it should go. Dude, you think and it takes the...
All right, calm down.
Mato's wife for his next birthday. Yes. Or, okay, just get him that.
No, basically, government, if you want me to sing your praises, give me a GT3 RS and I will say anything that you want me to
Kenya
do.
is working well.
You will buy me. I am not bribable, but if you give me a GT3 RS, I will sing your tune.
He'll campaign for them to come to
I
2027.
will campaign for you for the next years.
This is Martin 2027 elections. Please do give him a GT3 RS. He will win.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next one. Now, this is still a trucker, but I do believe this is even more bonkers than the GT3 RS. And that is the Ford Mustang GTD. GTD meaning Grand Touring Daytona, I think. Yeah. Now, this car, it has a 5.2 liter V8, all that kind of stuff. That's not even important. The thing that shocked us are the tires. How do you have a 325 tire at the front axle? The hell, bro? I mean, we're going to put a picture of this.
I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Controversy again. Mustangs are not really known for going around corners quick. Yeah. So the only way they can go around corners quick is if they have larger tires, because there's no traction usually.
No, actually, I'm going to actually counter you with this. Yeah. It has the same tires on the front, same width tires at the front, that a GT3 RS has at the back.
Yeah.
And at the back of this GTD, it has 345 section tires. This is literally the largest tire contact ever fit to a production car. Yeah. And it also has GT3 aero on it. Let's not forget, this GTD is going to be a GT3 Ford Mustang next year. That's in 2024. And it's going to run no more. They just made the most bonkers Mustang they ever made. Yeah. And if I was to be told I can't own a GT3 RS, it's definitely the Mustang. It's a Mustang. And I don't care about your talk about it not going through corners. It's going to be in Le Mans. Let's see it. If we're going to have a 911 GT3R and a Mustang. Let's see who wins, bro.
And actually, next year Le Mans, we're having Lamborghini getting into Le Mans.
Ooh, Ford versus Porsche.
You guys do know Lamborghini is getting into next year Le Mans also.
They won't be fast. We know.
No, but I'm excited. I think it's the
it's
fast.
It's exciting, but it's not fast.
All right, next car, guys. Next car. Now, this one, I do need you to explain why. It's the new Mercedes E-Class.
Should I stand for this?
Yeah, you can stand. I mean, why not? It is Banter Corner. We don't care. The people who are watching us there are your relatives anyway. They're your village people. Hi, village people from Debo's end. How are you guys? Merry Christmas. I'm coming for goat. Now continue.
Don't host this guy. Yeah. So, Mercedes E-Class. Yeah. 2024. a spectacular car. One thing I really like about it is the Infinity Dash. By this I mean you have a screen from the passenger side moving all the way to the driver's side. You have a webcam.
It's not over.
No, it's not. Let's keep sleeping.
It's not over, man.
You have a webcam. You can.
Why do you need a webcam when you drive? Are you doing OnlyFans edition?
Anto is the director for this show. Please sit me here with more intelligent people.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
What
Let's
are
be
people
honest.
gonna use that
Let's
dash
be
cam
honest.
for?
Of all the things that they could put on an E-class,
Yes.
I think that was the most boring
That's
addition.
the dumbest thing I've ever seen. That's the dumbest
You're
thing
a
I've ever
corporate.
seen.
You're running a company. You are moving the economy.
Debo, let me ask you: is this the first time that Mercedes have a digital dash? No.
No.
Is it the first time that they have screens?
No.
No. Is it the first car to
The
have
redesign,
screens?
the Infinity Dash. Then you come to the redesign of the tail light. You have the star.
Dude,
Okay.
you realize you are a car guy talking about taillights instead of engine.
I'm a ricer.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Which we have a problem with. We've always had a problem with you being a ricer, man. Let's just move it on. Let's move it on.
We're gonna sleep.
No, I got a nice one. I got a nice one. And this guy here doesn't like it. And it's a new Toyota Prado 250. We love that car.
The car is ugly.
Government
the
guy.
car is ugly.
No,
that car is ugly.
Wait.
That car is ugly. That car is ugly.
And then we
No,
can
guys,
carry this show, the
wait.
two of us.
One thing.
Wait. To the first customers of this car, which is the government. This is a car
They
we
won't buy
finally
the car because
approved
it's ugly.
for you guys to buy.
Those
Finally.
people aren't going to buy this car because it's ugly.
No, it's amazing.
You can't compare to the J150. The teardrops, the eagle eyes. You can't.
This is the
can't-
best
this car is
looking Prado
effing ugly.
we have ever had.
No.
It's the best looking Prado. But I don't care.
You have the rectangular. The
Yes!
rectangular, and then you're going back retro. I can't understand why people are
yeah.
dissing. Why people are dissing the Cybertruck for its retro
No, let me
design,
ask you.
yet you go back to the
The
circular
Cybertruck is not
headlamp
retro.
design.
The Cybertruck is not retro. There's
The
nothing
Cybertruck is just
back
ugly.
in the day that looked as that ugly. Let's be
Cybertruck-
honest.
No,
Looks
most
like
cars
someone with
back in the
cocaine
day,
beside it.
most cars back in the day had the, how can I say, the sharp design. They weren't curvy.
Yeah, but
look
they
at
were
the
beautiful.
Countach, look at the Lambo, that's the H1.
Yes.
That's the design Elon was going for and his team.
No.
No, he went
You
for
can't
it.
take
No,
us
this-
back in
Let's
Japan.
go back. When
This has turned into an argument.
off-road vehicles used to look good, they were boxy.
You're taking us
let's
back to
be
the Land
honest.
Cruiser days in the 80s.
Yeah.
Hapo ndo mnaturudisha bana.
Yes.
No, it can't work
No, I'm
that
So
way.
calling
you are
this-
pro-retro
I'm calling
and
this
anti-retro
banter-
at the
I am
same
calling this banter into order, all right? Okay. We have now said that the Toyota Prado 250 is the best Prado we've ever seen, and we're moving on.
One thing, and you can bet on this.
We are moving
Government
on.
officials aren't going to buy this car. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you why. Ruto, our president, sorry, His Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, is now riding in an S560.
Oh my God.
What does that tell you? These people are dissing the living.
So we're going to have an episode where we're really going to get down on this, but we don't have time. So I'm going to touch on just the few last two, all right? Now, we had said we'd actually put on this list Toyota Land Cruiser, that was the 70 series. They're now offering a 2.8 diesel, which actually makes it. And then CFAO is actually offering a V8 engine in the Toyota Land Cruiser 70. That's a fast in Kenya. That is amazing. Brand new from the Tito. But that's not the car we want to end with. No, the car we want, there's also a Ram TRX. Amazing car.
And funny enough, there's one in Kenya.
Exactly, but that's also not what I want to end with our most favorite cars of 2023. Our most favorite car that all of us to some degree agree with, we will have no arguments on this, the new Toyota Prius.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Good design. Good design. I mean,
looks sporty.
I'm going to give you a Banter
See,
Corner clap.
If Elon was going to draw a triangle, that's the kind of triangle.
What's the next
Moving
topic?
on.
Oh my gosh.
What's the next topic?
All right, let's get on to the next one. So our next topic was obviously ending 2023 on a high. What our most favorite car builds of 2023. Now, I have to explain. Car build means you take an old car and then build it. That's it.
necessarily have
That's
to be
just
an old
build
car.
it. Well, it doesn't need to be an old car. It can be an old car, new car, but you build it differently from what the factory built it as. And we do have our favorites. Now, this one, I know my two gentlemen here, they're not new car guys. They do love their builds. So the first one they did say, but I do agree with this. Peugeot 504 with a Mach 10 drivetrain. That means engine, gearbox, everything. Suspension as well, and a dash from a Mach 10. So you enter an old Peugeot 504, and it's a Mach 10.
You haven't said its name. It's called Simba. Yes. The build is done by Calvin D'Souza. Calvin, man, I think I'll inbox you after this. It's something that I've been procrastinating. Not really procrastinating. I think I'm still starstruck. Yeah. That guy does builds.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. But today, I don't think we can do these cars justice by just talking too much about them. I just think we should rush through this list. Why? Because it should be up to the viewer to go and find out why these cars are this amazing.
Ooh, I love what you're saying, by the way. Yeah. We are going to rush through this. So listen to every single car, pause, go see what it is, come back, and then, just give us a clap. Just do that. In the comment section, go like, I saw that. So, first one, Peugeot 504 with the Mach 10 drivetrain. Number 2, Toyota Corolla 100 GT. Now, this has a 3S GTE swapped engine.
From the Caldina Turbo.
It has Prado brakes and a GC8 spoiler. Built by Ganatra.
Taksin Ganatra.
Go see it. Third car, Toyota Land Cruiser V8 Troop Carrier. This is by
Sandy Trucks on Instagram. Just go and, it's just what happens when you throw money at a vehicle. Yes. Please.
Best example of throw money at it, you will fix it. All right, let's go to number 4. My personal favorite, Lancia Delta Integrale H4 Group A rally car, which was at Concours, and we talked about it in the
episode
last
1.
Episode 1, yes. Check out episode 1, and that car was just, yeah, just do that. Go watch that. All right, another car, Probox Buggy, again by
Calvin D'Souza.
Calvin D'Souza, would you come to our show next year? Just come to our show next year. We're inviting you. Banter Corner, we are generous men. Look at this stream, generous men. Just come to Banter.
See what you can do again.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one, which is a 2JZ E36 BMW by Screaming Motors.
Man, just allow me. I'd really like to do a shout out to this guy. Thank you so much for bringing this car to every car event in Kenya. I think most car events I've been to this year, all the way from the first Tuna Fest early on in this year, till the last, the last event was last week. It was, forgetting this other guy, Sunset GT. Yeah. Even more appearances the guy does. Thank you. You bring so much joy to us. The loud engine, the turbo spools,
everything.
God bless you.
This is why we love car builds. You see passion when you go to car builds, so it's just amazing. Let's go to the
next one. Is your favorite, right?
Oh, I just got stiff looking at the name. All right, so the next one is the Ring Brothers 1969 Dodge Charger Tusk. Now this,
let them
go check out SEMA 2023. I can't explain how cool this car is.
Amazing.
Go see it. All right, amazing. Now this one is your favorite. It's the Monster Max 2 with twin Duramax diesel engines by Whistling Diesel.
Yeah.
What a
It's
dick.
just excessive, but it's just excessive.
Yeah, it's
No. I mean, let me tell you, that's what happens when you grow up and you have the money you want.
But
you
the
have
mind of an
excessive
8-year-old.
rich.
exactly. He never grew up. He just got the money, but he's still a baby.
He has the money, but
No, let me tell you this. That's why, again, anyway, that's what's happening when you get the money and you still have the imagination of
8-year-old.
Over 8-year-old.
No, you're fulfilling your dreams.
8-year-old.
No, it's an 8-year-old.
You had a Monster truck toy when you were a kid, and now
Yes,
you're
when you were
Yes,
8.
8-year-old.
Yeah, 8-year-old.
No.
Yes,
Let me tell
8-year-old.
Let's go on.
These are
Yeah,
just
let's go on.
These are just haters. These are just haters.
All right, and the final one. Now, this isn't necessarily a build, it's a rebuild, but it is the Mercedes C63 Mona Lisa.
Yes, shout out to Lukman and C63KE. That was amazing. The fact that you did it all in Kenya and you documented it is amazing. We thank you. And your new series on featuring the cars in Kenya is amazing. You guys are doing amazing work, Turbo Tales.
But from Banter Corner to Turbo Tales, this is a nice shout out, man. You guys are doing well. And we always watch your stuff, so please watch our stuff. Anyway, we're going to move from the builds. Now we're going to get something heavy. This is why we were rushing through with it, because you can see the builds separately, but this we do need to talk about. Yeah. So it's the most impactful motoring moments of 2023. Now, first of all, it's amazing. We are at the end of 2023. So much has happened in the year 2023, and we've loved every bit of it. But it's not the way the year started. Yeah. some of the most impactful moments in 2023 were actually one of the saddest moments in 2023. And we're going to start with, I think, the saddest for most of us, and that was the death or passing of Craig Breen. It was the worst thing. Yeah, from a testing accident, he was driving the Hyundai i30 Rally 1 car, slid wide. I think it was on a right-hand corner, and he hit a pole, and that's how we lost. Single-handedly, one of the most favorite rally drivers we've had recently.
Don't let anyone ever put you down, because only you know your true potential. Don't forget to enjoy it. Don't forget to have fun. Of course, it's competition and there's pressure, and you're one of the most lucky people in the world to get to drive in the World Rally Championship. Just experience it all. You have to have fun. Life is very short.
For me, I think it was just really put into context when I saw Esapeka's lappies, you know, like good finish and third, and Elfyn Evans in first. And with their relationship with Craig Breen, both of them were just crying. It was a sad rally Croatia, but Craig Breen had a brilliant rally Sweden. Brilliant. One of his best finishes in second, and was sad. And to top it off, the fact that we also began the year with the passing of Ken Block, I mean, dude.
This year was tough. Like, if I was to ever just say a year that just made car people just sulk, it was this year, man. You know, you start first of all by hearing literally one of the greatest ambassadors to the motoring industry, Ken Block, passing away with a snowmobile accident. He didn't even die racing, man.
And some of the stunts he did were wicked. The fact that he died on a snowmobile, it's sad. Then the other thing is, I don't know if you guys find this funny, is most car accidents occur when the drivers, first of all, aren't driving the cars to the full to the limits. They aren't pushing the car to the limits. It's more of testing. Like look at Craig Breen. Testing the car, hit a pole. Then it also reminded me of okay, you call him Jean, I call him Jean. Jean Bugatti, son to El Toro. It was very sad. Okay, this was way back in the 40s, testing a car again on the racetrack, back when they were doing the things without the motoring industry overseeing bodies put nowadays.
Like the FIA and stuff.
Yes, so like it's very sad. Also Paul Walker, I think it was also the same incident. Testing a car for a drive, then you hit a pole, it's sad. So yeah, let's just take care and test a car. I think maybe for me the takeaway is test a car on a plain field. Yeah, without any poles.
Or literally don't touch snow, because let's also not forget that Michael Schumacher, who's still unwell, we have no idea about the medical condition so far, we just know he's still around. But it's not the same Michael Schumacher, also him, it was a snowboarding accident or something? It's just been an incredibly sad year. Like Ken Block, I remember it was, Pikes Peak. With the, what is it?
Honey Pegasus.
Honey Pegasus.
With Leah Block driving. That was a very, I think it was one of the most emotional moments we've had over the year. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. I'm very proud of what Leah Block has done, getting into Formula
One as in the Williams Driver Academy.
Is amazing. And her victories in Rally America, just what a way to remember your dad. It's amazing.
Like we're going to let some few clips just play for all the good times that both Ken Block and Craig Breen gave us, and just RIP. We miss you guys, and obviously your legacy is carried on by people who like you. So just let these clips just play, just to commemorate them. All right, now moving on. Another very impactful moment in the year was I don't like this one, but we have to mention it. It was the absolute decimation of the Formula One grid by Max Verstappen and the RB19. And I say this with great pain as a Mercedes fan and a Hamilton sympathetic.
Party in the house. Red Bull people, party in the house.
They have made Formula 1 boring.
Absolute.
They have made Formula 1 boring.
No,
I
it's
can't
amazing.
sit down to watch Formula
19 wins.
19 wins. This is 19 times we should have been having good races.
No, there were good races. Let me explain why. Because he pushed the hell out of those cars. Let's be honest. If he was winning just by making it easy, he wasn't really pushing the car. The car, like it would be boring.
Yeah.
But he was pushing the limit out of that car. Even while he's ahead, he was pushing. And he didn't have to start fast.
Yeah.
And then there's one thing
That's
I'm
amazing.
also noticing. You guys also don't want to give credit where it's due. You're waiting on Max, but he's winning.
Yeah,
You see,
yeah.
he's winning. Give him credit. It means he's doing something correct.
Fine,
Dude, isn't he
yes,
winning?
He's winning.
Yeah,
fine.
the same way.
Did
with
he
the-
always start fast?
No.
No, yeah.
Every
he's
time
winning.
Leclerc started fast, was on pole.
Yeah. So in the same spirit of giving credit where credit is due, the Cybertruck is a good car.
Oh my gosh! Again with the Cybertruck.
Again.
We are not going to. You're not going to carry over to 2024.
No.
At this rate, we are not carrying you over to 2024. We are leaving you
It will
back
be a
in
two-panel.
2023.
It will be a two-people discussion.
Two people discussion, and every single episode we're going to be like, you know what? Screw that Cybertruck. Let's shove it up your ass.
So let me tell you one thing.
It's not
do
going
you know that 70% of the viewers are my family members, my friends, and my village people?
We shall instigate our own village people.
Yes.
Shall
Going
find
for
our
Christmas, I am going to be going for Christmas, and I am going to get all my village people here.
I do believe his village people do not agree with him.
Exactly.
Yeah, they can't.
If you're on Debo's side, Debo's
I know
village
he's
people.
not a representative of how you think. 'Cause clearly you can't love Cybertruck. Dude, I feel for you.
Oh my
You
god.
sent him here.
Oh
and
my
he's
gosh,
shaming
man.
you, but let's move on.
But I'm going to agree by the Max Verstappen and Red Bull just winning everything. Those are very impactful moments of 2023. Because let's remember, the last time we saw someone win those many races in a year, still from Red Bull, was Sebastian Vettel. And that was 13 races in 1 year. 9 of them being won on the trot. Verstappen won 19 races.
One.
He's even propelled the RB19 to be one of the most dominant, actually the most dominant
the
from
other
Lanka
thing.
of all time.
The highest number of points ever achieved in a season. Like he took the records and was just like,
He's like just ticking these boxes, ticking the boxes. Like as much as my Mercedes fans out there, you might love Hamilton, we love Mercedes, but you know what? Let's give it up for Max Verstappen. They did a great job. So it was impactful. Now, the next one is actually your most impactful moment of 2023, and it was Takamoto Katsuta's role in the Safari Rally during Shakedown.
Yeah. I think for me, I usually like the, how can I say, fall back, bounce back story. There's a clip they did on TikTok. The racing team did on TikTok. I think you guys will see it. The car crashed. Man, that guy is an OG. I'm sorry, it didn't crash. It rolled. Huh? Yeah. It rolls. Then you drive yourself to the pit stop.
Yeah, it landed on its
Man, that's some Fast X Vin Diesel type of stuff.
All right, we'll give you that one. We'll give you that. But it is, I think if we are being very honest, it was the best motorsports picture of the year, I think, with when he was up in the air with dust coming out, like that was the best picture. Like
one of the best.
One of the best. So that was actually very cool because he ended up, car got rebuilt.
Yeah, and the car got rebuilt in less than 24 hours.
Actually, in a
That's
couple
sheer
of hours.
determination of- yeah.
So that was awesome. Now this, still on Safari, this was my most impactful moment, and it was Sebastian Ogier winning the Safari.
Sebastian Ogier, the most successful driver in the history of Rally Monte Carlo. It's the 56th win for Seb. It's the first.
With 6.5 seconds from Calero Empera. That was like the most badass thing ever. So first of all, he goes in a stage, drifts wide. Yeah.
loses his wing in the second last stage.
Exactly.
Enters the last stage with wingless.
Yes.
Hits a rock on the very last corner.
Exactly.
And he hits his windscreen. I mean, that was...
I mean, seriously,
Drama,
man.
drama.
Safari Rally 2023, the best time we've ever had. And by the way, we covered this with Cars 360. That was, I think, the first original thing we did with Cars 360 was just covering Safari Rally. And hopefully we're going to do it next year. Next year, we even hope to be on the ground.
It's actually
Why not?
on Easter. Eh?
Yes, on
Amazing.
Easter. We are going to be on the ground. By the way, if you're watching us, put as many comments as possible so the big wigs of Cars 360 know we need to be on the ground in 2024 Safari Rally. But that was the best. Sebastian Ogier just showing why he's an 8-time WRC World Champion. That was awesome.
That's kind of tricky because I spend Easter with my family. So let's...
We tutakuacha kwenda huko.
Anyway,
Mtu wa Cybertruck anakujaje na sisi kwenda.
But one thing, just to touch upon that, Sebastian is one talented driver. He's one of the people that made me fall in love with rally. Because I think, when was this? Last year, of course, when you're scrolling through Twitter, then you're scrolling through the feeds of the rally, then getting to see him update and showing the progress of how he's moving. I'm still not quite a rally fan, but Sebastian is one talented driver. Wherever he goes in the WRC circuit, he does amazing stuff. So props to him.
By the way, I even wanted to carry. I have an autograph from Sebastian Ogier. Right in my house. I'm going to frame that thing. That is an inheritance.
Let me flex. People
Go
who
on.
visited my house, they know I have every single, from the co-drivers to the drivers and co-drivers, all crews that have been in the last two Safari rallies.
Yeah.
I have all of their signatures. On hats, a flag, and a board.
So you know what we're going to do, Debo, right?
Oh, no, next year,
We're going to go and steal. Please invite us to your house.
No, I wouldn't steal from Martin. Maybe I'll steal from you. Because the same hand that touches two knobs, touching Sebastian's autograph, it deserves to be put in a better place.
Yes. Yeah.
It deserves to be put in a better
That
place.
makes sense. A lot of sense.
It deserves to be put in a better
Robert,
place. Yeah.
please, DM us. We need tips.
Yeah.
All right.
Where DM?
Let's go to the next one. This was my most impactful moment this year, and that was One Life Rally coming to Kenya.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
That was cool.
That was amazing.
I mean, we explained it as much as possible in the last episode. That was episode 2. You can go watch that with all my views there. But essentially, if fewer cars than we expected in their catalog, can bring Nairobi to a standstill, man, you are doing something right. Yes. You are doing absolutely right, and we want One Life Rally. Now, next year, 2024, and you come with every car. Come in an Aventador, I don't know, come with a flipping spaceship. I don't care, bring them, and then let them drive. And then probably call us. So we could be there with you. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
We're your biggest fan.
We're your biggest fans. So yeah, that was also awesome. Now this one, Martin.
Yeah.
You sing what's next,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I don't know if this is what we can call a momentous point in Kenyan motoring.
It's momentous because it humbled the man. The man.
Debo got his Toyota on a flatbed.
Yes.
This Cybertruck lover got his Toyota on a... How do you even break a Toyota?
No, I mean, being Debo, he's the only Kenyan to find
only
the
Kenyan
one
to find-
unreliable
to find the
Toyota. Because look, see, he loves Tesla.
Yes.
He loves Wagonars. Why wouldn't he find
So let
the
me
one
tell you.
unreliable?
So
And let's mention the specific Toyota. Let's mention.
Yes.
Doesn't your car have a 5A?
Yes.
One of the most reliable engines.
That engine will last to
Why,
the end of time.
why was yours?
So
why was yours on
let
a
me
flatbed?
explain
Why?
myself.
Why?
Let me explain myself. The car happened to have broken down somewhere in Langata. And the one thing that failed the car, we didn't... Okay, when doing routine maintenance, of course, you replace a couple of things. Yeah. Your lead wires, your distributor, etc., etc. So doing routine maintenance, I think this was during 2021, happened to replace the distributor. So the car wouldn't start. And we started troubleshooting on all other factors. And one thing, because, okay, in the Kenyan car scene, Kenyan garage scene, the way, when you buy a spare part, Okay, let me say Grogon. When you buy a spare part from Grogon,
I was wondering, are you trying to tell us at CFAO you buy? No.
it's usually spray
Grogon.
painted. It's usually spray painted a certain color code to mean that in case it fails, you can return it to them. That's sort of their mark. So the distributor still had that mark on it. And it's one thing that even my mechanic didn't want to sort of check into it because he knows that this thing, we replaced it. Because, and again, props to Madilski, where he's a technician at Terrain Auto Care. So what happened is you have the file for the vehicle. So you really can't go back and check the distributor. So we troubleshoot for 2 days, and we decided that, okay, this car needs to be put on a flatbed. It was one of the saddest moments.
Yes.
One, I never really thought a Toyota can be put on a flatbed because it refused to start.
Yes.
If it belongs to Debo.
If it belongs to Debo, it's definitely going on a flatbed on this one.
So
I mean, let's be honest. You represent, I keep saying this, you represent Benz movement.
Yeah.
So Mercedes-Benz movement, guys, this is the guy you entrust with your Mercedes. The guy who put a Toyota on a flatbed. He's your man.
The same person who
Yes.
doesn't speak about the car that, the EQS.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The car that Mercedes pushed to do a whole road trip without recharging.
Yes.
1,000-kilometer road trip.
have-
But you're
we
going to
haven't
sing
talked
about
But you're going to say
Tesla
a
there.
tight Cybertruck. No, wait. Let's stop talking about Tesla because we're giving them free advertising. They need to pay us to do this. Anyway, Debo, I mean, seriously speaking,
and the
you
funny
should have
thing
your
is-
license revoked.
And the funny thing is, what it took us to fix the car was a 1,000 bob fix.
Yeah, and you put it
The
on a flatbed.
distributor, it's quite unfortunate, but I blame Madilski. He
What?
wasn't there as my technician.
Why are you blaming me?
He wasn't there as my technician to come and oversee.
No,
Because you
yes.
don't like quality. You started at Bravo.
Awesome. I'm not even going to add anything on that. Martin said it.
Let
after.
people,
Yes.
On to the next topic.
All right, now, last, most momentous point. I think this we all said was the biggest motoring moment of 2023, bigger than landing on the moon in 1969, bigger than stupid Tesla getting formed, bigger than Mercedes, Benz himself creating the car.
The Cybertruck.
Of course. And this is the creation of Banter Corner.
Yes.
Now you have us. 2023 gave you us.
Yes.
I mean, if you look back at 2023, just say, we got these three idiots here.
It's been an honor.
It's
serving
been a
with you
good,
guys.
yes,
It's been
but
an
you're
honor
gone for
serving with you
2024,
guys.
obviously.
Yes. Dude.
So yeah, I mean,
First it was shoe boxes. Now
yes, now it's this. I mean, what else is he going to give us in 2024?
Let me tell you
we
one
don't-
thing. Let
we
me
won't
tell you
find
one
out.
thing. Let me
Yes.
tell you one thing. Yes. As a human being and one who's really keen on change, you really don't have to move with the status quo. You have to be different in your way of thinking. And that's why I stand the way I am.
No wonder you
Do you
put
know
a
the most
Toyota on a
unfortunate
flatbed.
thing? Do you know the most unfortunate thing?
Yeah.
We always pause to listen to his nonsense.
I mean, yes, we could have finished this show like 10 minutes ago.
I think I should,
Please just end it.
Now, obviously, our parting shot, guys. We are going for Christmas. And if you're watching us and it is Christmas, Merry Christmas! You go on. So it's
man, you
Christmas
don't
time.
wish people Christmas like that, laughing like.
I'm gonna laugh. It's nice and it's fun.
it's
And,
happy
and
Christmas.
also, what are you saying,
What do you
Tesla
what do you
Cybertruck
mean?
guy?
It's merry.
Yes.
Be merry. Happy.
Be merry and happy.
don't have
Not
to
be
be
Tesla and Cybertruck.
But let me tell you guys, if two of my counterparts are ganging up against me, means I'm doing something right.
No. No.
Means
You're
I'm
a
doing something
tool.
right.
Wait. Now,
The last person, the
And
last
as the right person
person,
of the group,
the last
I'd like
person
wish
to
you a
think
Merry
differently,
Christmas.
the last person to think differently like that was Hitler.
oh! All right, now we're going to really go into the last one.
The whole world was fighting
You
against
just called
Hitler.
him a Hitler. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get to the Christmas bit. So, what is your parting shot? People are obviously going to Christmas, people are happy, but we're also seeing people are messing up. I mean, as of the day of recording this, there are two really bad accidents that we saw. And I always say this, the car doesn't lose control, the driver does.
Yeah.
So, if you actually drive the car well, it should never lose control.
Yeah,
So
the
what
worst performing part in the vehicle is the nut behind the wheel.
Exactly. So what's your parting shot to people going for Christmas?
My parting shot is take your time, enjoy the journey. Don't be in a rush. You might have a V6.
This is a
you
person who
might
used
have,
to take 1.5 hours to Nakuru.
yeah. Grow up. I did.
Nice save.
Yeah, grow up. I did. Yeah, just be safe. I mean, there's gonna be January. Nobody's going to have money. Go back to the roads and do that. But now, everyone is there. So enjoy the journey. Relax. Listen to Christina Shusho. Go to her concert. Relax.
Go the whole mile.
Yeah, go the whole mile. Relax.
All right. What about you, Debo? What do you advise our nice and able followers on what to do this Christmas?
A couple of things. Let me tell you guys, in Christmas, there are people who I'm really going to pray for when I go home and fast for. Watu wa kaa haya. Tafadhali, ukichukua gari ya kaa haya, be gentle. Rudisha on time. Tunza hiyo gari tafadhali. Na tunajua gari si yako kwa sababu anyway, ukienda na gari ya kaya nyumbani usikuwe na kifungu hivi. Hii koko ichenjwe, hii koko ifanywe nini?
Unachinja hadi ukiakisha gari. Tuchinje gari.
Be humble.
Tutafungua soda. Aya, amka leo. No.
Be humble, return your car on time, be gentle with it. And then another thing, drive safe. And if you're going to be sort of cunning and promiscuous, tafadhali tumia Uber. Usiende wekewe mchele uamke bila gari. Tumia Uber.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Ebu, just finish. Hey.
Is it? All right.
So tumia Uber and then just drive safe, enjoy this time with your family. And enjoy the 5-bob discount that you are so given.
We don't want to make this about fuel again, so we're just going to move it on.
Didn't you just call him Doctor?
Doctor, His Excellency, and all the names. Anyway, this isn't political, so we're just going to jump to my advice to you.
I also distance myself. Ukiangusha chini tutakimbiza mwili. Move on.
Anyway, so my parting shot for this Christmas is, look, it's Christmas again. It was Christmas last year. We're going to have another Christmas next year. So it's nothing special that you're going to lose your life to. So this is my message to you. Don't be an idiot, all right? You're not going to win any trophy by getting there fast. You're instead going to eat meat when you get there at all. So drive slowly, enjoy the country. We have good roads these days, very good roads. Enjoy your car, enjoy your loved ones if you're a married man, dating guys.
But you people being hypocrites.
No, I mean, it's the
Do you
truth.
drive slow?
Yes. I drive at 120 kilometers an hour every day.
Yes.
And even sometimes less.
The highway limit on Kenya, actually on the major highways is 110. On the normal roads, it's 100 kph.
So you see, I drive at 70.
Yes.
Always.
No, people don't drive slow.
Every single time we're on 70.
I can tell you one
Personal
thing.
disclaimer. I never break the law. I always drive at 90 because I am a safe driver.
Because
My
I
family
have a
will...
100cc car, which if you move past 110, it's vibrating all over.
Doesn't matter. I drive safe.
I drive at 70 kph every single time, no matter the car, because I am a responsible Kenyan citizen. Please look at your model citizen. Is right here. I've never spent in my life.
Don't be Debo.
Yes, what is speeding?
Don't
this guy.
speed.
Yes.
Don't
do you
be
drive
dumb.
a Mercedes?
Don't speed.
Martin, do you?
Just don't be Debo.
Don't be Debo.
If you do anything
this guy
this
with his
Christmas,
Mercedes,
just don't be
Debo.
So
He drives a
our parting
Mercedes
shot.
with 250 kilometers an hour, electronically limited top speed. I don't drive a Mercedes. Do you drive a Mercedes? No, we drive cars that can't even touch 100.
Kenyans.
We're responsible. So, Mr. Being responsible here, don't be an idiot.
Debo. If we are going to say anything, it's just don't be Debo.
Okay, so in the words of one wise man, it's not moving fast that kills you. It's suddenly being stationary.
And that is it from Banter Corner. We've had an amazing 2023. Thank you so much for having joined us throughout this entire journey. We've had fun. I mean, because of you is why we are here. We are having the fun of our lives, just messing about, talking about cars, having a good old time and a good old banter. And we have amazing things planned for you in 2024. Obviously, more Banter Corner is going to come. So please do subscribe. Do keep watching us. Rewatch episode 1, episode 2, and follow up with episode 3. Watch with every single person. Debo's Village, Put it on the biggest screen you got. Watch it, comment, all the nice stuff. Anyway, from all of us here at Banter Corner and to an extension, Cars 360, do have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and see you in 2024. He's been Debo from
Ben's Movement Kenya.
He's been Martin from
Speed Junkie Africa.
and I've been Madilski from Cars 360. Goodbye for now.